Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina wa nabiyyina Mawlana Muhammadin tibbil qulubi wa dawaiha wa afiyatil abdani wa shifaiha wa nuril absari wa diyaiha wa alihi wa sahbihi wa barik sallim daiman abada. Who is Huzoor Sayyidi Tajushariah? Who is Huzoor Sayyidi Tajushariah? Subhanallah, Tajushariah is that personality. Huzoor Sayyidi Tajushariah radiallahu anh is that personality that if you take his name with love, if you humble yourself before him with love, and if you listen to his name with love, then the facets of your heart will begin to glow. The facets of your heart will begin to glow. And when we hear the name Tajushariah, then the gardens of our heart begin to bloom. The light in our eyes begins to increase. The strength in our hands becomes more, because we know that we have the support of that personality. We have the aid of that personality, the ruhani madad of that personality, who is called Huzoor Sayyidi Tajushariah radiallahu anh. We are being told and we are asked always, tell us who is Tajushariah. Can you introduce Huzoor Tajushariah radiallahu anh to us? I want to tell you something today, that all our life we thought we are introducing Tajushariah, but in reality Tajushariah was introducing us. Huzoor Tajushariah was introducing us, because we cannot introduce that personality who is introduced from the court of Sarkar-e Ghaus-e Pak radiallahu anh, who is introduced from the court of Sarkar-e Khaja Garibun Nawaz radiallahu anh, who is introduced from the court of Sayyidina Abul Hussain Ahmad Nuri radiallahu anh, who is introduced from the court of Imam Ahl Sunnat Ala Hadrat radiallahu anh, who is introduced from the court of Sarkar-e Hujjatul Islam radiallahu anh, who is introduced from the court of Huzoor Mufti A'zam Hind radiallahu anh, who is introduced from the court of Huzoor Mufassir Azam radiallahu anh. This is that Huzoor Tajushariah we're talking about, concerning whom the great muhaddith of his time, the muhaddith Muradabadi, Huzoor Hafiz Millat radiallahu ta'ala anh said, I had the opportunity of meeting Mawlana Aftab Qasim. This was when Hazrat was very young. Huzoor Hafiz Millat says, I had the opportunity of meeting Mawlana Aftab Qasim. He is a budrug, pious, blessed personality. He is really budrug. Wo budrug hai, waqai mein budrug hai. Who he said this to? Huzoor Hafiz Millat said this to Huzoor Sayyidi Muhaddis Kabir. He is saying, Hafiz Millat is saying, I had the opportunity to meet Mawlana Aftab Qasim. He is a pious and blessed personality. He is indeed a pious and blessed personality. Huzoor Mujahid Millat. We are asking each other, tell us about who is Tajushariah. Ask the awliya, ask the pious servants. Mufti Azam radiallahu anh is saying, you people should now turn to Akhtar Miah. You people should now turn to Akhtar Miah. You should now take him as my successor, my Janashin and my representative. This is Tajushariah. This is Tajushariah concerning whom? Huzoor Mujahid Millat radiallahu anh, one of the great awliya of his zamana. It is mentioned that once people a person whose mother wished to become murid of Huzoor Mujahid Millat came to him at that time, and Huzoor Tajushariah was present there. So Huzoor Mujahid Millat said, Mia, how can this happen in the presence of Hazrat Azhari Mia, who is the descendant of Sarkar-e Ala Hazrat, that I make murid? Please make her murid of Huzoor Tajushariah. In another incident it is mentioned about Huzoor Mujahid Millat, that Huzoor Mujahid Millat was present and noticed that Huzoor Tajushariah radiallahu ta'ala an, he noticed Huzoor Tajushariah radiallahu ta'ala an needed to enter the house. And he was also entering, but Hazrat was there. So he said, Huzoor Mujahid Millat needed to enter the house. He saw Huzoor Tajushariah also going. He said, how can I pass in front of Hazrat Azhari Mia? Who? Mujahid Millat. How can I pass in front of Azhari Mia? Huzoor Mujahid Millat didn't enter the house from another door. He went inside and said, none should speak in a loud voice as Hazrat Azhari Mia is here. Speak softly as the beloved descendant of Allah Hazrat is present here. Allahu Akbar. This is that Tajushariah who we are talking about, who the Mashriq and Maghrib praises. This is the Tajushariah who the Allama and the Fuqaha praise. This is Tajushariah who Huzoor Sayyidi Muhaddith Kabir, the Imam of Hadith in this zamana, says that he is the Qutbul Aqtab. So, Qutb Aftab, the Qutb Medina respected and honored him. Ahsanul Ulama honored him. Sayyidul Ulama respected him. Shamsul Ulama adored him. Muhaddis Kabir regards him the Qutbul Aftab of the era and the Imam of this era, who is peerless in this time. So, who is Tajushariah? Tajushariah is the Qutbul Aftab. Tajushariah has the knowledge of the more than 54 branches of knowledge, which Ala Hazrat had as his representative. Tajushariah is the Muhaddis of the Zamana. Tajushariah is the Mufakkir. Tajushariah is the Mufassir. Tajushariah is the grand Natya Shair. Tajushariah is Wali, Ibn Wali, Ibn Wali, Ibn Wali, Ibn Wali, Ibn Wali. Tajushariah is the Ashik Zar of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. I have been informed also that this clip is meant for the Yad Tajushariah initiative, which is connected to Bareilly Sharif and aims to share daily clips of Nasiha in the voice of Huzoor Tajushariah radiallahu anh, so that you may listen and learn. Indeed, those who listen will benefit and learn, as listening to Hazrat's voice alone is a blessing, and learning is a further blessing. However, we should all remember that Yad Tajushariah is not only about listening, but it is about practicing, and true Yad Tajushariah is when you not only listen, but it is when you follow what he commanded and remain firm on his tariqah, which is Maslaki ala Hadrat. Yad Tajushariah is to honor him by following his way and not by choosing a way which he disliked or forbade. So strive to listen, strive to learn, strive to practice, strive in Yad Tajushariah.